When my wife, Aisha, said those words, it felt like someone had punched the air out of my chest. I want to live my own life without you. I sat there on the living room couch, trying to process it, trying to believe that the woman I had spent 8 years with had just said that so easily, as if it meant nothing. I looked at her, expecting tears or hesitation, but she just stood there, calm and cold, like she had rehearsed it for weeks. We weren't perfect, no marriage is, but I had never imagined things would reach this point. I worked long hours to provide her the life she wanted, but maybe that became the problem. The house, the car, the comfort. It all meant less than the attention she had been craving. I could tell she'd been distant for months, but I thought it was stress, not detachment. Aisha, I said quietly, what do you mean by living your own life? She sighed, like my question irritated her. I mean, I'm tired of being a wife, tired of being told what to do, tired of feeling like I'm trapped in your shadow. I want freedom, to make my own choices, to travel, to find myself again. I could have begged her to stay, but something inside me snapped. Maybe it was pride. Maybe it was exhaustion. I stood up, looked her in the eye, and replied, then do it, but not in my house. Her expression changed for the first time, shock, then anger. She wasn't expecting me to say that. You're kicking me out? She asked, her voice trembling slightly. No. I said, you're leaving. There's a difference. I won't hold you hostage, but you won't keep me half married while you go. Find yourself. You made your choice. Live with it. The silence that followed was louder than any argument we'd ever had. She packed that night. No tears, no hugs, just the sound of drawers closing and zippers moving. I sat in the living room, staring at the empty space on the wall where our wedding photo used to hang. Every time she passed by with another suitcase, I wanted to stop her, but I didn't. I had to let her go, not for her, for me. The first few weeks were strange. The house was too quiet. No laughter, no perfume lingering in the air, no one waiting at the door. At first, I told myself I was fine. I threw myself into work, went out with friends, pretended to be okay. But every night, when I came home to an empty house, the truth hit harder. I missed her. Then one afternoon, I saw her name flash on my phone. My heart skipped. Her message was short. I hope you're doing okay. I typed back, I am. I hope you found what you were looking for. She didn't reply. It hurt, but it also told me what I needed to know. She hadn't found peace yet. Months went by. I focused on myself, something I had forgotten how to do. I started jogging again, joined a local book club, even took a photography course. Slowly, the ache began to fade. I learned that I didn't need her to complete me. I needed to remember who I was before the arguments, before the tension, before everything fell apart. Almost a year later, we crossed paths at a friend's gathering. She looked different, softer, calmer, maybe even regretful. We exchanged polite greetings. You look well, she said. You too, I replied. There was no bitterness in our voices, just quiet acceptance. Later that evening, she came up to me and said, you were right, you know. Leaving wasn't the freedom I thought it would be. I just wanted to feel in control again. I nodded, not to agree or disagree, but to acknowledge her truth. Sometimes, I said, we only understand what matters after we lose it. She smiled faintly. I missed the way you used to care about everything, about us. I wanted to say I missed it too, but I didn't. Some things are better left unspoken. She had walked away when she thought she didn't need me, and now I had learned to live without her. As the night ended, she asked if we could talk sometime, maybe have coffee. I looked at her, really looked, and saw not the woman who left me, but someone trying to rebuild herself. Maybe someday, I said gently. But right now, I'm living my own life, just like you wanted to. When I drove home that night, I realized something profound. Sometimes losing someone doesn't destroy you. It sets you free. I had loved her deeply, but I had also learned to love myself again. And for the first time in a long while, I didn't feel broken. I felt whole.